Hey everybody, Craig Zuckerman with zlinefitness. Today I'm going to bring you a series of movements that I use with all of my clients before we start our workouts. Now, these movements, or you can call them exercises, but they're not quite exercises, but they're designed to warm up your muscles, your whole hips, and your spine. And at the end, I'm even going to do a little bonus and show you some upper body and neck stuff I do with my clients too to warm them up. Now, all of these movements are designed to be done together as one whole workout, if you will, because each thing complements the one that comes before it to get the movement throughout the body and what I call counter muscle balancing, where we work one series of muscles, then the opposing series of muscles, so we balance the joints of the body, the spine, and also the hips, the entirety of your core. So stick through the whole thing. I hope it helps you out. I use it myself every day too because I have scoliosis and helps keep my spine really nice and aligned. So enjoy. All right, so the first movement I use is this guy. Now, seems simple, and it is. The key is, though, we do want to touch the opposite hand to the knee. The reason for this is it connects my brain. Both lobes of my brain can talk to each other because I'm reaching from one side to the other. This helps with things like dyslexia, which I'm dyslexic, so that's why I also use this exercise. But it also wakes up your brain and gets it working, coordinating the body as a whole. Now, with all of these movements, you can just do 5, 10, whatever works for you. You don't have to worry about it. They're not going to imbalance you. I tend to do about 5 to 10 of each one of the exercises, starting with that one. After that, I go into butt kickers. This is the butt kicker. Now, here's the key. If I do this, it works my hip flexor. And that's not what I'm looking for. I'm doing this. My knee stays back in line with the other knee. If you do this properly, you really feel it in the hamstring. And that's what I'm going for. The hamstring to work here, gentle ab tension. So after I get done doing those guys, then I go into a squat. Now, it's just a small mini squat. If you look at me from the side, this is a no, that's not a squat. Squat, I want to use my legs. So I'm going to squat straight down. So from here to here, it stays in its exact alignment with weight equal on both feet as I press down and up. When I go down, I'm using my thighs, but I can squeeze into my butt muscles and make them work too, which is what I want to do here. Work the quads and the glutes, keeping my alignment. Again, doing anywhere from 5 to 10 reps of that. After we go through that guy, the next thing I do, heel lifts. Little heel lifts. So now we're going to work the calves. Key with this guy is when you come up, don't roll them out like that. You want to keep them very much aligned, coming straight up out of the body and down. After that, we go to foot flexes. So now I'm going to stretch the calf muscles and work the shin muscles so I counter muscle balance, working the opposite muscles that I just worked before it to keep that balance. After you do a couple of those, then I start getting into the upper body and the movement of the spine. And these are the two that really help my spine with scoliosis. So one, you're just going around. Now, the key to this guy is my hips. If my hips move with me, then I'm not doing the exercise correctly because I'm not actually moving my spine. And in scoliosis, the spine tends to twist, and we want to work with that twist or untwist the spine. So I keep my hips in place as I twist from side to side. I also have a gentle ab engagement here. And this is a cool little thing that I teach my clients. It's teaching the body to control itself. So I'm not just blindly just flipping around and swinging. As I get to the end range, I tighten my stomach more, tighten my stomach more, tighten, tighten, tighten. This helps me protect from over rotation in my spine, which is a big thing that causes injuries to our spines. Then I go feet together and a little side to side bend. Now I like to also do it this way, reaching up, so that I get all the way through the rib cage. If you have some upper body or neck pain that's going on, I understand just keeping your arms down this way. But if you really want to get that nice stretch through the body, then reach the arms up as you bend side to side. Now, I'm using my abs as I bend side to side, and I reach through that and reach there. No, I'm not trying to gun into these guys up here. It's just a nice little reach, tucking in my belly as I do that. So I help my body side to side bending, helping the spine and releasing that too. After that, last thing I do is turning the legs out, and I go back into my little squat just to kind of re-secure. Now, with this guy, my knees are turned out, and I'm kind of pulling them back a little bit because I don't want to roll my knees in. This is not how I want to be doing this squat. No, I want to turn them out. If I turn them out, well, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Thank you. So I want to make sure my legs are turned out and I'm using my glute muscles, my tush muscles as I do this. And that's how I end this series of warm-ups for my clients. Now, if I want to add in some upper body stuff, I can do arm circles. Notice every time I circle my arms, I change which arm goes right in front. Gentle ab engagement the whole time, just so I can feel that core being controlled. And then I reverse the circle. Now, if you're getting popping and clicking in the shoulders, just do this. Do 5 to 10 this range, and then do 5 to 10 to the outside. Not this. My shoulders are relaxed and down as I lift my arms up and down. Again, gentle ab connection. After I do that, I then do huggers where I just kind of nicely, gently swing the arms in and out to release the chest muscles, the back. Then I go into my neck and my head, and I'm going to go in all directions. Now, I'm not pulling my head down. I'm just gently letting it just go to the side a little bit. Then I do forward and back, dropping the head down and up, down and up. Then I go to rotations. And then I've moved my neck in all different directions. And that's how I get my upper body going too. Lastly, you can get your hands, little wrist circles, little finger movements, flexing and rolling through them. And then I'm good to go. I have my body warmed up, I have my clients warmed up, and we're ready to do any exercise we need to do in order to stabilize our body. This warm-up is just a great thing to do on a daily basis, just to get your body moving in the morning. And it's a good way to keep your body stable and help with spinal conditions such as scoliosis. Hope you enjoy. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of it, or more like it, check all these videos out. You can also click on this link up here and you'll be directed to my website. On my website, I have a whole section of different products I use with my clients and that I love to use myself. And I also have a ton of other videos on YouTube that you could check into to get more help with your aches, pains, and having an optimal performance.